today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a tie-dye. I did this set myself and everyone on my Instagram started DMing me, literally. So this is the tie-dye set I did about 2 weeks ago. No, a week and a half ago I did this, and yeah, this turned out pretty good. It was meant to be a set, but I got the jumper from H&M. There's literally no white jumpers left in stock, or white joggers actually. The joggers are from Pretty Little Thing. These were like true white, but the jumper was like a creamy kind of color. Yeah, so that's why it didn't really look like a set, but I'm still happy with them anyway. The jumper is kind of pinkish, but I like them anyway, and I love wearing these as a set because I made them as a set. Anyway, so a lot of you guys were like, how do you make them, blah blah. It's so simple to make them. So what I do is I bought a tie-dye kit from Amazon. Oh my god, so sorry, my hair is like really annoying me, so please ignore my hair. Bought a tie-dye set from Amazon. I'll link it down below. This is what it looks like. I'll pop it right here. I got a set of like 36 dyes or something. It was like £15 and it came like after 2-3 days. So basically it comes in a bottle like this. I have like tons of other bottles that I've already used, but these are the colours that I haven't used yet. I might use them today and make a set, but yeah, that's what it comes in. Also comes with like refillable packs, so you can use them twice. After you have blended the colours with water, you have to use it within 72 hours. So I got loads of whites clothes today. Oh, this is my sister's. She is also going to be doing this with me later on, but I got these trousers from ASOS after hunting for them for about a week and a half, because I really wanted to make this video ages ago. Finally found a pair of white joggers from ASOS. I had to get this in the size, what, size 12, because there was like literally none of 10 in stock. So I managed to get this, and I didn't know what they were going to be like, so I only got one of them right now. So I'm going to make this one, and I also got a jumper, different materials, so hopefully they will work out fine. But they are all white. Oh my god, got mud in them. They're all white, so I'm going to make a set with this one because I think that would be really cute. I have another jumper, the same one. I bought like a few of them, and then I have another jumper. I don't really like this one, so I'm going to crop it, but this is from Urban Bliss. It's a balloon type of jumper, and I just don't like it, so I'm going to crop it up after I do the tie-dye. I have another jogger, which I don't like. This is from ASOS. It's very like see-through, which I did not like, but I like the fact that it's got pockets, so it's fine. That will be fine. Then I have this cropped jumper from Boohoo that's white. This is not the best material either. It's kind of see-through, but because we're going to be adding colours in them, I think it'll be fine. It's a nice like comfortable fit. And I also got this crop top from ASOS. I love this. I think I'm going to go back and buy like 3 more of these because I really like this cut. It just looks really flattering on the body. I'm gonna keep one white because it's really cute. I got this in a size 10. I'm gonna do something with this, and I want to make like 2 more with this. I'm gonna get more of those, and then I have another one of those jumper, like I said. So let's make these. So what you need to do is, first of all, wet your clothes that you're gonna use. So let's wet them, and then I'll show you what I do next. So let's wet the clothes because apparently they disperse better when they're wet. So let's go outside. Right, so here are my jumper and joggers that I'm going to do first. And I found this really hard to do outside because you can't do it inside unless you're fine with getting like dye on your floor, but I couldn't do that because my mom would kill me. So what I did was to get outside and laid the bin flat like that, cut it out, and then I did this crinkle effect. So this is the effect that you do if you want that cloudyish, like hazy kind of one that I already have on my jumper. So you kind of do the crinkle effect with this and make sure everything is just crinkled. There's no like right way of doing this or wrong way. You just kind of go with it, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to do the same with my jumper as well, and make sure that you lay it flat. And that I did struggle with this like quite a bit. But yeah, you just do the same for the jumper. You kind of like messily crinkle it. You kind of like gather all the fabric. As you can see, that's what I'm doing right now. You just gather it up, and make sure you do this for your arms as well separately, because if you don't, then it doesn't really work that well. But yeah, do them all separately. Here's me struggling because it was so windy that day. I don't understand why that day I was actually doing this. But then you get some rubber bands. You can use hair ties, but I found out that when I use hair ties, it does kind of stain it. But I use these rubber bands that came with it. And then you kind of like gather the pieces up and make sure that you kind of like, you know, just put put it in place. I did struggle with this because my bands were quite small and this jogger was quite big. But all you want to do is just make sure that the crinkle effect stays in it, and just use as many bands as you can. When you use a lot of bands, you do get more white coloring left. Like the fabric actually just leaves it white. Honestly, I don't know if I'm making sense, but like the more bands you put in it, the whiter your fabric is gonna stay, and less of the color that you're gonna dye it with is gonna come through, if that makes sense. But this like this jogger was like really like a weird fabric where it didn't become smaller when you like wet it, so it was really difficult for this one. But like just make sure that that's what happens, that if you put more bands in it, the more like white's gonna show up. So after I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna grab my color now, and then I have diluted this already a little bit lighter, and I'm basically just gonna like sprinkle it everywhere. I don't know how to explain it. You just kind of place it everywhere, and you have to make sure that you cover all the areas, because the bits that are crinkled inside are going to be the white areas, and then the bits that are on the outside, you have to make sure that you cover it all, if that makes any sense at all. And make sure you turn it around, and you also get the sides and just like disperse the color everywhere. Right, don't do what I just did there and make it darker. But if you want, you can do this. This is a technique, but I didn't really want to do this, but I had to do it because I didn't keep enough of the lighter mix that I had. So in my second round, I had to go a little bit darker. This did make a nice gradient, but yeah, mix your colors before you like apply it all, and then run out of it, and then you don't have the same batch. Oh my god, it's so windy. But what you want to do after is get a bag, and then make sure you put these in the same bag and not with any other color dye or whatever, because that can seep into the fabric. So make sure that every single batch that you do, you keep it in a different bag separate from all the others. And now I'm just going to repeat the same with everything else. So with this jumper, I did like a spirally kind of effect. So you kind of just do what I just did there, and then you can't, I tried this, but you can't, I couldn't place it with rubber bands, so I just left it and made sure that the like the foam didn't leave itself. But with these jumpers, well, joggers, sorry, I did the crinkly effect again. I'm just making sure that I do all of this inside and not take it outside, because it was really hard to do it outside, so I just did this on the kitchen floor. I did the same crinkly effect for this jumper as well, because they were going to be the set for the joggers. And then for this jumper, I actually don't know what I was actually doing. I just did something freehand. I actually have no idea what I did. But I basically just did this. I actually don't know if this is even a technique, but I just want to try it. Kind of like, this was like loom bands actually. It was my sister's because we ran out of rubber bands. And this was really convenient because it's quite small. So it was really easy to just place it in there. But yeah, I just kind of did this thing. I don't know, to be honest. And then went outside, did the spirally one. I diluted my red very lightly, so it was like a pinky color, and I absolutely love how this turned out. Actually, show you guys in a bit. But yeah, it went like a pastely pink, and I kind of like just did stripes, and I made sure that it did go inside as well, seeping through some bits, because otherwise it wasn't going to be enough. And then I went in and I got more color actually, because I ran out of it because it was a big jumper. And I had already mixed the mix, so this color was all the same, which I'm so fortunate about, because you know. And then I wrapped it up in a different bags, kept it separate. And this was a little tank one. I did a very light purple, so this was lilac, and also kept it in a separate bag. And this is the other jogger set. So this is meant to be a darker pink. It's kind of like a fuchsia pink, I guess, like a purpley pink. And this is the crinkling effect. So I kind of like covered the whole of the jumper and joggers on top and on bottom as well. Right, I also want to mention that you have to leave this on for 3 to 12 hours. I left mine overnight because I did want the dye to be quite strong, and I didn't really trust this one to just leave it on for 3 hours, because this is like Amazon, you know, cheap kind of ones, because you can get proper fabric dye, which is better. But yeah, this is kind of like a cheaper alternative, so I left mine overnight, and you'll see how the colors came out. But yeah, that's just a tip, that's how long you should leave it on for. Also with this one, I actually don't know what I was doing. I was just kind of like putting color everywhere, the remaining colors from the pink and also the lilac. Yeah, I just kind of put colors anywhere and everywhere. That's so good about this like tie-dye, is you can do whatever you want, to be honest. With whatever color, you can just do whatever you want. And then I just bagged it up. And also, please wear gloves, because this is what your hands will look like if you don't. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you guys how they all turned out. So this is the blue set that I did. I absolutely love this one so much. So these joggers are actually so comfortable. They're super soft, and they're like a different kind of material than like your usual joggers, and I just think these are so super comfy. So once they're back in stock, I'll definitely be stocking up in these, and also probably gonna buy a white one as well, because I absolutely love the quality of this. But yeah, I love this set. This set is probably one of my favorites I've ever done. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this one. I'm gonna try the other ones on now. Right, I know I said the blue ones were my favorite, but I think this is even better. So this is the swirly one that I did. I absolutely love this pattern so much, and do you see how like after I diluted that red, it turned like a really nice pinky color? So you don't even need to buy like a pink tie-dye. You can just dilute the red one and then keep the rest for later on. But I absolutely love this one. It's probably one of my favorites as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna say that about every single one. But yeah, this is how it looks in the back. It's pretty much the same basic like kind of thing going on. But yeah, I absolutely love this one as well. You could definitely wear these like jumper by themselves with shorts in the summer as well. I think this will be really cute. But yeah, I love the quality of these jumpers because they have fleece lining in the inside, so they don't feel like super rough, and just like, you know, it's not rough or anything. It's really comfortable, so I absolutely love this one as well. So this is a little t-shirt that I tie-dyed. Oh my god, this t-shirt is so comfortable. This is from ASOS's like own design, and this is so comfortable, and I love like the cut of these tops. And I actually went back yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy more and then do more. And I also like this in white, so I'll keep it in white, but they're literally all sold out. So I got this in a size 10 and they're all sold out, so it's so annoying. But as soon as they're back in stock, I'll let you guys know and you can like shop it. But I absolutely love this. This was so inexpensive as well, and like I love the design, like how the colors came about in this one. It's just like, oh, it's just so dreamy, don't you guys think so? Like, this is so cute. I have one more set to show you guys. So this is the other jumper that I did. I'm not like amazingly happy with this one because I love the style of this one, but this is not as comfortable. This one is a little bit like weird in the inside. It just doesn't feel as comfortable, but this is a set. Oh my god, I have the jumper. I'm going to try it on in a bit, but I just thought I'd show you. Even though the bands look really thick on this jogger, I'm not the biggest fan of the quality of these, and they're a bit see-through if they're just white. That's what I found out. But yeah, I do like the band and stuff. It makes it look very like comfortable, but actually it's not the most like, you know, comfortable material on the body. But yeah, this as a set also looks so cute. I'm going to try on the jumper now. So this is the balloon jumper that I wasn't the biggest fan of. But I do like it now that it's tie-dyed. It's actually not looking that bad. But yeah, this is a set that I did. This was the crinkle effect, and as you can see, like the jumper is very like whitish, but the joggers went a bit like purplish, if that makes sense. Like this one's a little bit purple, like even the whites are a little bit purple, but on the jumper like the white is pretty white, like it's really nice. But I love the crinkling effect. I think that's probably one of my favorites, although I did like that pink one, the swirly one, so I might do that again. I'm thinking of doing like more like gradient ones now, I don't know. But yeah, I do like this set as well. It's really nice, like refreshing summer set. But yeah, that is it. I'll sit here and then explain. So I did do one more jumper, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and that was the boohoo one. It just didn't have the best quality, and my sister really loved it, so I just gave it to her. She's wearing it downstairs actually. She's been wearing it constantly ever since I finished it. But yeah, there's also another blue one. I'll insert a picture right here. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one either, because I did kind of mess it up and it didn't come out as like bluey as I wanted it to be. The color kind of dispersed everywhere because I did it like kind of freehand without crinkling it. I just laid it down. That was a bad decision to make. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. It's super simple, guys. I literally just searched it up on Google how to do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.